Hi, my name is Jason Johnson, and I am doing my actor analysis on Will Smith, just for a couple of reasons. The first reason being, I've always loved Will Smith. He has, kind of embraced every ounce of media that there is, from film to, TV and sitcom to the music industry to even a little bit of singing with Aladdin, if we want to count that. But I've always been super just encaptured by him and his versatility, from The Pursuit of Happiness, which is super heartfelt and super vulnerable, to something like Bad Boys, which is super, action filled and comedic, to Men in Black, which is, another action filled and comedic role. So I feel like he's just done like every like surface of media that there is, and he's also maintained a really nice image for himself and for his family. There's been a couple of scandals, but we're not gonna talk about that. But I just think that he has just been always one of my role models as an actor and someone that I aspire to be like. And also, when I was younger, everywhere I went, people told me that I looked like his son, so I'll take it. um just a little bit about him. He grew up with not divorced but separated parents, which is something that I can relate to. And he went to an all boys Catholic school. Not something I can relate to, but still something interesting about his life. When he graduated, he was offered a spot at MIT to study engineering, but he turned it down because he had already started his music career, and he had gotten cast in The Fresh Prince, which was super revolutionary at the time because there was not a lot of black actors, let alone young black men having their own shows and becoming really successful. So yeah, and I looked up different approaches he tried when finding his style. And there was one article on Vanity Fair that I found that said that he tried method acting, which method acting is essentially changing your psyche to match that of your character and sort of embodying everything that your character would do, thinking like your character. And for some people, it's too much. Like, for example, Heath Ledger was, when he was the Joker, he was a method actor, and it essentially is what led to his passing. It was too much for him, and it's very psychologically demanding and very psychologically stressful if you don't use it the right way. And so for this article, with Will Smith said that when he did 6 Degrees of Separation, he tried method acting, and it was good, but it was also dangerous because while his character was having feelings for this woman, he also found himself having feelings for this woman, which is obviously, when you're married with a family and you're falling for your co-stars, it's not a good thing. So he tried it, said that it worked a little bit too well, and stopped, which is something that I admire because for me personally, as an actor, I'm um, way too easily emotionally involved. So it's something I can agree with, that method acting is probably something that I could never try. There has to be a very clear separation between character and myself. And if they merge a little bit, it's fine. But like, I need to personally be able to feel that shift between them. Um, Also, just some articles I found about him. There was one of New York Times back in 1998. It was very, very small, um, brief mention about him, but it said that when Keanu Reeves didn't want the role of Agent J in Men in Black, Will Smith took it, and ultimately, helped really just jumpstart his career. And during that time, there were only a couple of really influential black actors who were becoming popular. Angela Bassett, Viola Davis, um, Denzel Washington, Lawrence Fishburne. So to have him amongst those people, even though he was super young at the time, I think is super revolutionary. And I've always just really admired him. I've watched, not even for this research assignment in particular, but I've watched a lot of interviews about him and a lot of interviews him and his family have done. I followed his wife and his son and daughter since I was a little boy, so they've always been a really influential family for me and someone that I aspire to be like. Maybe not Jaden because he's a little unique and individualized now, but before, in Pursuit of Happiness and After Earth, I really, really want to be like him because him and I are the same exact age. So, yeah, that's my Project Almost Smith. Thanks for watching.